Trendon Holiday. They fake the toss. Welker out of the backfield. Good for 2. In this game, Demaryius Thomas with a Super Bowl record 12 catches. We're through 3 quarters. First points of the day for the Denver Broncos. It's
selling Chevrolets in East Tennessee. And 4 generations later, the West Chevrolet family continues the tradition. We're proud of our rich history and Smoky Mountain heritage. We know our customers' needs and understand our role in the local community.
MetLife Stadium, 36-8, Seattle. The hands team is out there for the Seahawks, expecting an onside kick attempt from Matt Prater. Long way to go for the Denver Broncos. Down 28. Popped up into the air. Zach Miller is there to receive it. After the game, Kurt and the guys bring you exclusive post-game coverage on the Chevrolet Super Bowl 48 post-game show. And MVP balloting is now open. Go to NFL.com/MVP or vote on your mobile device by texting MVP to 69635. Vote now. Tough choice at this point. A lot of different individuals you could pick for the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson takes over at the 48 of the Denver Broncos with Turbin behind him in the backfield.
They'll give it to the entire secondary. Shut down Peyton Manning in this offense with the passing game the way they have is just outstanding.
Here's Turbin getting to the edge. Penalty flag is down on the play. And it was thrown in the area where the block was made as Turbin turned the corner. They call holding on the offense. It looked like 78. Alvin Bailey is what Terry McCauley said.
Yeah, they bring in Alvin Bailey when they want to go big up front. The extra offensive lineman. I think it was a good call with the hold against Sean Phillips.
And moves the ball back to the 42-yard line of the Seattle Seahawks. Now 1st and 20 in a comparison of the 2 quarterbacks. 30 of 40 is Peyton Manning with 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Seahawks have asked less of Russell Wilson. He's been very good, very solid. Pass is caught by Miller. He's into Denver territory. I know it ticks you off when you hear other guys describe Russell Wilson as a game manager at quarterback.
Well, I just think it's a derogatory term. I don't think you win in this league. You certainly don't get to the Super Bowl in this league with a quarterback that just manages games. I mean, you then fail to take into consideration the plays that the guy makes on 3rd down with people in his face or scrambling around and threading the needle and keeping a drive alive that ultimately Marshawn Lynch scores. So he may not look impressive with the numbers, but he's been a big contributor to this football team.
2nd down and 11. Wilson out to his left. Pass is caught. That's Golden Tate trying to get the 1st down. He gave up some yardage back to the 40. He gained 9. And one of the Broncos is down. It's Paris Lennon. And Russell Wilson is well aware of the
coverage live from the field, the locker rooms, Times Square, Seattle, and Denver. Fox Sports 1 is your home for complete post-game coverage. To find Fox Sports 1, go to foxsports1.com.
Today's game is sponsored by the all-new Audi A3. Stay uncompromised.
It's 3rd down and 2. And as we welcome you back with 13:35 left in the fourth quarter, along with our producer Richie Zients, our director Rich Russo, we want to send our best to our good friend Sandy Grossman, one of the true legends of our business, legendary director, watching tonight's game in Florida. Everybody here, the Fox family, thinking of not just Sandy but his entire family. And now 3rd down and 2. Started the play in the backfield. Wilson's trying to find somewhere to go. And he's got a completion for a 1st down to Doug Baldwin. A conversion on 3rd down yet again. And a completion for 6 to Baldwin.
Well, here's Russell Wilson, and just, being able to buy some time and keeping the play alive, and then Doug Baldwin working across the field. And I thought it was interesting in practice the other day, Joe, watching Doug Baldwin on Thursday. He was all over the place and talking the entire time, and a guy who has a great deal of confidence but feels that he was slighted by the fact that he wasn't drafted. But he's really helped this team when you talk about the main contributors of this group.
Played for Jim Harbaugh. Stanford, there's Kurtz. Knocked down, and they're going to mark him at the 10. A 24-yard completion to Jermaine Kearse, and it just continues for the Seattle offense.
And how about Jermaine Kearse? Think back to the NFC Championship game on 4th down, and he runs this same route, catches the ball for a touchdown that really was the difference in that game. He's become quite a playmaker himself.
A lot of work in the offseason with Russell Wilson. Kearse has that bigger body that Wilson likes to throw to. Big target. Here's Baldwin, smaller target, and he ducks it for the touchdown.
Denver's doing, they're playing so soft, and I understand it if it's a close ball game, but this game they need to be taking chances and trying to create a takeaway. But for all practical purposes, this game is over.
Meanwhile, the tackling has been just awful for the Denver Broncos.
I thought they were done throwing the ball about 4 passing attempts ago, and they just kept throwing it on that drive and picked them apart.
Russell Wilson, 2 touchdown passes in this game, leading 43-8. This city has been such a great host city to this Super Bowl. And for the gentleman from the Seattle Seahawks, looking at Paul Allen, who took over in June of '97, talked a lot about John Schneider. Plenty written about the job he did putting this roster together. Peter McLaughlin, their team president. Pete Carroll in his 4th year. Here's Holiday taking it from about the goal line. Lockett brought him down. Just chased him down. And Ricardo Lockett made a good special teams play. Let's flash back. Joe Montana and the 49ers scored a Super Bowl record 55 points en route to their 2nd straight Super Bowl championship. Super Bowl 24. The Broncos' 3rd Super Bowl loss in 4 years. Montana, 297 yards, 5 touchdowns. Elway threw for just 108. 55-10 was the final in Super Bowl 24. .35 game here. 11:38 to go. Batted down. And that's Averill again.
And you talked earlier, Joe, as far as, who do you consider as the MVP of this game? I said, hey, why not the Legion of Boom? But Cliff Averill, he can make a case for himself, too, and the job that he did impacting this game early with the interceptions makes another nice play.
Spent 5 years in Detroit with the Lions. Pass broken up. There's Sherman. And he was joined by Earl Thomas. And Sherman slow to get up. Demaryius Thomas was the intended target. Meanwhile, Richard Sherman gets attention after closing on this play. And so we will take a timeout as they.
Take off your pants, Greek boy.
Huh? You heard the man.
Take those pants off. That's gonna stain.
Your NFL, your way, across all your devices. Sign up now at NFL.com/now.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Golden Globe winner for Best Comedy after the Super Bowl on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by T-Mobile.
Richard Sherman got up and was helped off the field. With under 11 and a half to go, it's 3rd down and 10 for Denver. At their own 13. Manning, contact and a flag. Demaryius Thomas again. Flag thrown on the coverage as he was working against Walter Thurman.
Defense number 28. Automatic first down.
We saw Richard Sherman go off the field, so they slide Walter Thurman from the inside slot defender to the outside and then bring in Jeremy Lane. They don't lose much. You know, I mean, Richard Sherman, of course, he's, in my opinion, the best corner in football, but they've got answers, and bringing Jeremy Lane into the slot position, he still can hold up pretty well.
Manning steps up. There's Demaryius Thomas adding to his Super Bowl record. Catch number 13, a 17-yarder from Peyton Manning. And again, now it's Walter Thurman who's down. They just lost Richard Sherman. Now Thurman. With the ball at and saying we're not going to change a thing that we do. We're here because of the way we play, no matter who we play. And they've proven that here tonight. On 1st down, pass caught by Ball, and he is wrapped up immediately by Malcolm Smith, who's been all over the place. And Malcolm Smith is a former 7th-round pick out of USC. Second down for the Broncos. 2nd and 9. Manning, Welker backing up as he made the catch. 3rd and 2 coming up. Clinton McDonald on the stop.
Yeah, we knew, you know, of course, Joe, Denver had not seen a defense like Seattle, you know, coming into the game, but still, you know, you thought it was really going to be just a